but we want to give you a little insight into who they really are outside of what any bio might say. My relationship with George started through our mutual interest in Morton Mease healthcare. We would see each other from time to time, and George always shared with me how important it was that our community continues to support the hospitals. He was always complimentary of those who provided the care and leadership of the organization. From there, it expanded to the golf course and the annual Pro-Am at Valspar, where we were partners. George is so much fun to play with, and I only wish my game was as great as his optimism. Such a positive guy. On a more serious note, George and Lisa are both the most patriotic Americans I have ever met. Lisa was campaign chair for Congressman Gus Bilirakis and is a sentinel for Heritage Action for America. They love our country and appreciate the opportunities it has afforded them and their family. And I think that explains why they are here tonight. It's called giving back. I know it's hard to believe this if you know George today, but he was really a shy guy when he was young. He overcame that shyness by selling various books and Bible study guides to door, and he gained confidence through that experience that has propelled him through life. George and Lisa are very proud Florida Gators, and that is where they met. You can see on the screens their many contributions to the University of Florida. In 2016, they received the Distinguished Alumnus Award, which is a really, really big deal. However, the Etheridge's philanthropic efforts reach far beyond the university. Through Operation Walk, which they also support, George has participated in numerous mission trips to third world countries to provide assistance to people in need. They have also made significant contributions to civic and educational organizations in Florida.
The best part of my job is the extraordinary people I get to interact with. Lisa and George are no exception. And it makes it even more special when I get to call them friends. They made their first gift to Morton Mease Healthcare Foundation in 1988. And over 3 decades, Lisa and George have been constant with their philanthropy to our foundation by supporting nearly every campaign and special project we've embarked on during that time. As foundation benefactors, they put a lot of thought into their philanthropy, and we've been privileged to be part of their top priorities. We've also been privileged to have Lisa share her time and talent serving on our board and our Community Impact Committee for 13 years. The past 2 years as board emeritus. She understands how important our board's fiduciary responsibility in stewarding our donors' investments are, and continues her commitment as an advocate for investing in our efforts. Lisa is a proud Planter member and Women in Philanthropy founder. Lisa is smart, articulate, and steadfast in her strong beliefs. They both continue to live by the mantra that if your house is in good order, everything will work out.
You probably ask yourself, how were they able to support so many causes? The short answer is, they earned it. George with a sales background, and Lisa with her law degree, which, by the way, she received from Florida State. George and Lisa founded Precision Orthopedics in 1986. Their company specializes in the distribution of high-technology orthopedic supplies and equipment. They also own some patents. They started from the ground up, and with their ethical, patient-centered focus the company is recognized for excellence in leadership in the industry.
They wrote the script for paying it forward, a term used for giving without expecting anything in return.
George, I want you to know, Hawk told me about that time in San Francisco that you guys took 2 taxi cabs, loaded it with 100 dinners of steak and turf, and went to the Bowery and served 100 homeless people there. That's the kind of people that George and Lisa are.
Lisa and George are loyal friends to many, and it doesn't matter what social, economic circumstances there might be, a friend of Lisa and George's are friends for life. And if any one of their friends ever needed anything, they would be there to help, no matter what. George is fondly nicknamed Generous George for not only their philanthropic endeavors, but also what they give of themselves and to their families and their friends.
When we accepted the invitation to introduce George and Lisa, we did not know how difficult it was going to be to do justice to a couple who have done so much for so many for so long. Their humility and constant praise and appreciation for others has always made them stand out in my mind.
Loyal, honest, faithful, generous, respectful, humble. All traits and values they live by and have instilled in their children. No doubt, their proudest accomplishment. Now please welcome their children, George, otherwise known as G5, and Carla Etheridge.
Thank you both. I actually learned a couple of things there. And through my experiences hearing Ernestine speak, I knew that the Morgans were going to be a tough act to follow, so here we go. It is an honor to be here with you tonight and a proud moment for my sister and I to introduce our parents. I am George Etheridge, here with my sister Carla, and we have had the privilege of meeting a number of you through our family, the Morton Foundation, or other events in the community. For as long as I can remember, our parents have stressed the importance of giving back to help support institutions and charities whose goals, purposes, and values align with our own. During our childhood, our parents were always busy driving us to after-school activities. Mom was on the PTA at St. Paul's School every year, and Dad found time to coach sports teams. On top of all of this and their busy work schedule, they still managed to create time for community service and charitable involvement. As I got older, I began to realize the direct impact that all of their efforts had to positively influence other individuals and the community around them. For a couple of examples, we have family friends whose children were born in the Etheridge birthing suite at the hospital. And while I was a senior at the University of Florida, fellow students took classes in the Etheridge Lecture Hall in the new Business Graduate School building. Initially, this was a little embarrassing and uncomfortable, but it quickly became an honor to be connected to the legacy my parents built. Our parents not only support the hospital financially, but also donate time and effort. Our mom served on the board of the Morton Foundation starting in 2006 and continues to be on committees today. During this time, our family attended the summer retreat in 2006, and Carla and I joined our mom in 2013. At the 2013 retreat, as an adult, I paid more attention to what the board was accomplishing, not just treating the retreat like a vacation as I had previously. When we attended a dinner with the board and their families, I saw a number of the same community leaders I had met elsewhere and instantly recognized that she was a part of a distinguished group. I know she was very dedicated to her duty and was passionate about everything she could do to help the foundation. Our parents never sought out recognition for anything they did, and I have witnessed their humble leadership draw them to other incredible community leaders. They reinforce to this day that you always benefit more from giving than receiving, and the friendships they have built over time and the general respect they have of their peers is a testament to that. As a result of the values my parents instilled in us, I have followed their path by contributing to organizations including the Skip Pine Society of the Morton Foundation, Copperhead Charities, which helps with fundraising efforts for the Valspar Championship, the First Tee of Tampa Bay, and Boys and Girls Clubs of Tampa Bay, as well as giving back to my alma maters, the University of Florida and the Florida State University College of Law.
Our parents always shared with us that success isn't measured by how much wealth you accumulate in your lifetime, but by how many lives you've touched along the way. I didn't realize the extent of which they supported the hospital until I interned at the foundation after my sophomore year in college. I was given a tour of the hospital my first day and was shown the Etheridge birthing suite. It turns out this was the original birthing suite, and I was the first baby born there. As part of my internship, I wrote an article about my parents' contributions to the hospital, and it was eye-opening for me to see what they had contributed. I've taken their example and gone on to volunteer and give back to organizations like Habitat for Humanity, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and the Ronald McDonald House. It's something that I enjoy and will continue to do throughout my life and instill in my future children. Growing up, we always saw our parents being thoughtful of others and making time to give back to the community, not doing it for recognition or expecting anything in return. They've always taught us to treat everyone with respect. Our dad told us every day that you can do anything you want if you set your mind to it. Our parents' success in business and their lasting influence on organizations they've supported exemplify just that. George and I are so blessed that they are parents, and we're fortunate to have benefited from all of their lessons and the example they have set for us. They have set a high standard for us that we strive to live up to. Thank you, Mom and Dad. We love you.
Please join us now in welcoming the recipients of the 2019 Golden Flame Philanthropy Award, Lisa and George Etheridge.
Thank you very much. I try not to cry and totally that's behind me. But George and I do want to thank Larry and Ernestine and our children for that very thoughtful introduction. And we also would like to thank Earl and Ernestine for their exceptional leadership. We are truly honored to receive the Golden Flame Award and grateful to be able to share this moment with family, friends, other honorees, and the foundation team, as well as attendees who are supporters of North Mease Healthcare Foundation. It is our privilege to be such a part of the philanthropic community, and we are honored to be in your presence. Thank you so much for the honor.